Good morning. Good morning if you're listening to this in the morning, but if you listen at a different time of the day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me today. And today, I just want to make a quick episode and dive into messing up. I want to talk about messing up because we all do it. I know I sure have. And I have been fucking up pretty bad actually. And it's like those moments when you build something up. You've been working on it so hard, thinking that everything will be the way you want it. Then all of a sudden it's all come crashing down. Recently I've been working, and a lot of people coming in, and they've been saying that they're gonna be stopped coming for a while, taking a break from doing nails because they're not making as much money as they used to, or they've been getting laid off, or the student that graduated but could not find a job. And it's like all of these things that's making us feel not enough and falling behind. And I feel like we all have to go through that at some point in our life, right? You mess up and you feel like you're back at square one, and it sucks. But what really matters is the next step. Just getting back up and rebuilding it back one brick at a time. And it is easier said than done, because I'm saying all this and I cannot even do it myself. It's tough to be back to square one again and just starting over from the start again. And it is not fun. It is hard to get yourself out of bed when all you think about was your mistakes and just bad decisions and just things that didn't go the way you wanted. Then it is tough. But then this morning I tried to take a step back and look at myself in the mirrors and take a good look at my surrounding. And I've come to realize that I am still way more luckier than most people on this planet. I have a place to stay. I have a comfy bed to lay on at night. I have running water, cleaning water, electric. The toilet literally flushes itself when I press a button. I have a client that came in the other day, and she said she went to somewhere in South Africa. It is a very poor country, and she there's for a mission trip for the orphanage kids, and they didn't have toilet paper. They didn't have clean water to drink, let alone the toilet. you use whatever you have, leaf, grass, whatever you get your hands on. Yeah, they don't have toilet paper. Isn't that sad? They don't even have a clean toilet, or a toilet that has waters in it. It's like the things that we take for granted, and then we keep on focusing on the things that we lack, the things that no longer in our life. But then we still ignore the things that we have, the things that we have so much to be grateful for. And here we are, sitting here thinking about the things that we want, the things that we could have had, and the things that we lost. But we don't really think about the things that we already have now, the things that hasn't gone yet, the things that we have control over, the things that we are looking at right now. It's our, and we don't really, we're not being grateful for them because they're here. There's your hasn't gone yet, and we just don't know how lucky we are to have these things in our life until we don't have them anymore. So if you're out there feeling like you messed up your own plan, or lost your footing, getting laid off, couldn't find a job, being dumped, heartbreak, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you're going through, just know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. And it's all about picking up those pieces, those bricks, and laying them down again and again. And just gotta build them back up one by one. One brick by one brick. I wanted to keep this episode short today, so I didn't want to talk about anything crazy, but yeah, it feel like shit right now, it sucked to start over again. It sucked to get up in the morning and not knowing what to do next. It sucked to get up every morning and thinking about the things that have gone wrong, the things that didn't go the way you wanted, the mistake, the regrets. But I came across this one quote that I found on social media, and it say, if it excites you and scares you at the same time, you should probably do it. Maybe it's meant for you. Maybe you should probably do it. Yeah, maybe I should. Even though I'm dead broke right now, but I'm gonna plan a trip. I'm gonna buy a plane ticket to Montana. I'm gonna rent a car, and I'm gonna go to Glacier Park in Yellowstone, and maybe ride horses if there's availability out there. And I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone. I will do it. It scared me, yeah. It scared me to be the only Asian kid out there, and afraid of being judged, being treated as less than, because I've been living all my life And it's the racism is real, you know. Like, even though with us, like, we're Asian, we've been racist too all the time, you know. Like, that's what we all do, you know. We're just we it just that's what we do towards the people that don't look like us, and that's totally understandable because we do that too. I feel like everyone does it. But what's the worst thing could happen? They're gonna point a gun at me and shoot me? No, I don't know. But whatever come. But I would love to go out there and see the nature, the wildlife, and just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And it's been 4 or 5 years, 6, 7 years now since I took a vacation. Except the one I went back to Vietnam for my sister's funeral. But this would be my first vacation. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Even though it's scary. Even though I'll be stepping into the unknown, not knowing what to do, what to wear, how to act, what to say, and where to stay. But I'll do it. Life too short to being scared all the time, being afraid all the time, and stay in the comfort zone, right? That's all I got for today, you know. That's all I'm saying. If you're going through a tough time, just know that you're not alone. And just keep your heads up and keep on going. Keep moving forward. And better days are yet to come. Even though you're not seeing it right now. But just keep on going. I'll see you in the next one.